Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. My wife's vacuum wasn't sucking very good anymore, so Froggy's taking it apart here. I got the camera zoomed out pretty wide. I hope I can stay focused. I'm not going to show you how this comes off the shaft. It's pretty easy. You just squeeze this. What I want to show you today is how to clean this roller and how to get to the belt. This is a Miele, M-I-E-L-E, Miele. The model, well, it's a power head. It says STB 200-205, STB 201 Vario. So there you go, as far as that goes. To start out, you twist these two plastic screws off and just lift this off. It's got a little lip that it engages on the other side. Pretty easy. Now we're going to find 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 screws are going to come out. Now they're not in there very hard, and this vacuum, although it is an expensive vacuum, it's a very well-made vacuum, and it works really good too when it's not clogged up. They all get clogged up. This one, the bag was full and it was clogged up. So this is the power head. It was still spinning, but just barely spinning, and I don't think the belt is broken. So there's 4 screws. Okay, there's 3 of them. One of them stayed in there. There. 4 screws. Let me just check here for a second, see if I'm still in frame, as I don't want you to miss this. Okay, it looks alright. Take your screwdriver and you're going to pry gently. Just pry on that seam right there. Just go around like that, prying apart the 2 halves of this power head. Come on. There. Okay. 2 halves of the power head. That's going to come off. Lay that over there. Now, what we've got here is the power head. It's attached in 3 places. 2 clips on the end, and then this is where the belt goes. So those clips on the end will probably just pop out. Yeah, like that. There's one side popped out, and the other side popped out. Now we're still going to take, there's 2 more screws here to take off this, another piece of this to release that little beater down there, that beater bar. These screws are the same size as the other 4, so you don't have to worry about getting them mixed up. There's one there. And another one on the other side. Okay. That one doesn't want to come out. There. So we got 6 screws so far, right? This top cover comes off. It's like that. We'll lay that over here. Now, it's almost there. See the belt? And it's got 2 little bearings on each end. It's got like an axle and 2 bearings. And these little white pieces position the bearings. So I'm just pulling on them.
102.1 KPLI Encinitas. This is the home of the KPLI Mini Day Giveaway.
Lay it down a little bit. There. I'm pulling those little white positioners out. Take one off to the right, one off to the left, and now this piece comes out, and there's your belt. Alright, so the new belt, see, this belt is okay. I don't have to replace it. If I had to replace it, it looks like this. Yeah, see, this pulls apart here this way. You would put the new belt in there and clip it back together, and then reverse everything. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera and just clean this off. The way I like to clean these is with a razor blade. I take a razor blade and gently cut, because you have to cut the strings and the pieces of hair. So I just cut gently and then pull it off. I'm going to take it out to my trash bin. So Froggy will be back, and I'll show you how to put it back together in a little bit. Okay, Froggy's back. That's pretty clean, huh? You want to get it as clean as you can, because all this stuff that gets wrapped around there, string and hair basically, it's putting a strain on the motor. And the more you put a strain on the motor, the quicker the motor is going to wear out. And the motor is one of the expensive parts of these. So let's put it back together. There's your belt. And there's a little casing. I'm probably not using the right technical terms, but there's a casing that goes around the belt. Now, let's see. Alright. Belt goes on that gear. Okay. Now this goes back into the main housing. Okay, there's two little nubs there for that casing thing. I'll show you a little better once I get it up here.
June 21st to the 23rd. Visit sdfair.com/beerfestival.
Presented by unsafe. You spend your weekend at the fair? No wish. Not yet. I will. She's ready to go. How's that?
There. Okay, that's good. See those two little nubs have to go down into a slot there. Make sure your belt's still on the gear. Oh, whoops, I forgot the little white things. Alright, let's back up a little bit. These little white things that position the axle, I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. One on each side. Goes down in. Those are pretty clean. One on the other side.
Busy again from the 15 to Imperial. The 2013 Ford Fusion has the power you want, the MPG you love, and look.
And they go the long way down. They won't fit the other way. So now let me make sure you got a good view of it. You got the two little white things that hold the axle. The belt's still on the gear. Little nubs down in that slot there, and then this whole piece goes down into the main body. You can see that it's sitting down into some grooved areas where it's supposed to. So we're doing pretty good. Let's put the end pieces that hold the brush. Now they go curve in like that, curve in. So put it on the brush. There. Put it on the brush and clip it down into the place where it clips. That one goes on there. Clip it down like that. Looking pretty good. You can give that a little spin, see if everything's working the way it should. By golly, we're almost there. This top half, remember I said we had two halves like a clamshell? That goes back down. Well, that went on perfectly. I gotta tell you, these Miele's are really built to a very nice precision. Whoop! Froggy forgot something. Let's back up. Let's take that apart. I forgot the two screws. We gotta put two screws in there. Sorry about that, but no harm, no foul. There. Okay. And let's see. Hold on a second. Froggy's got to figure this out. Hold on. Okay, Froggy's back. We got, let me center that a little bit there. We got 2 screws. This little piece was out of the way. I didn't see it. That's why I was missing the bolt there. This goes back on top, and that holds those little white clips. See, like that? That holds the little white clips that hold the axle. I'm calling it an axle. And we got 2 screws that have to go here. Let's see which ones they are. Let's see. I've got to figure out which 2 they are. Hold on. Okay. It's these 2 front, I'll call it front because this is the front of the power head. Those 2 there to hold this down. Those other 2 are going to get screwed in when I put the final clamshell together. So let's hit these. Don't cross thread your screws, and you don't have to make them that tight. I mean, they got to be tight enough, but not so tight that you start stripping out the plastic. It's only plastic. So, like that. Like that. Okay? Check it again to make sure it's still spinning. Got our end pieces in, our centerpiece in with the belt. Okay. Let's put the top on. The clamshell, which I'm going to call it clamshell. This is the one that I was saying how nice it all fits together. Maybe it'll go together a little bit harder now because I've got that other piece in there. But there it is. Okay. Nice and even all the way around. Flip it over. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to get them started before I get them tight, just in case the holes need to move a little bit. And I can just feel that they're going in nice and easy, snugging up a little bit. And then I'm going to go around again and tighten them up good. That one's not cooperating. There it is. Alright, so 1, 2. 3, 4. Those tightened up. Hold on. Okay, I just wanted to feel those a little bit. And then the last part is this cover. Remember I told you it's got a little clip. It clips. And these little edges here go in a groove there. Like that. and then
Just in time for summer.
just probably a half or 3/4, well, a whole turn. Don't do, don't turn these. These are only plastic, so you could mess up the that slot if you turn it too much. It's actually looks like it's meant for a coin, a quarter, or something like that. And there you have it. That's done. That is how you replace a belt on a Miele. And this is a. Let me tell you what model this is exactly. Here's the rest of it. This is an S251i Miele. Okay, they call it a Flamenco 2, but I think the real model number is S251i. So now you know how to change the belt. And I got to get some bags for it, and I'll put up another video for you in a few days on how to replace the bag. The bag is easy. This was a little more complicated, but it's ready to go. So if this helps you out, give me a thumbs up. If you want more from Froggy, subscribe to my channel. Mostly it's automotive, but I think I warned you on the description of the channel. Every once in a while I throw in a household repair, tools, or a pool filter or something like that. So here's one on vacuum. See you later.